how to do laundry by hand. How most Ghanaians do laundry by hand. In today's video, I want to share the experience with you how most Ghanaians do their laundry by hand on the weekends. Saturdays are designated days for doing laundry because during the week everyone is working. So on Saturdays you see most Ghanaians are doing their laundry, whether in their homes or going by the stream and do their laundry. And I'm going to share the process, the experience with you, how we do them and how fast the process is. It doesn't matter whether you are doing laundry by hand, whether you are washing towels, you are washing jeans, you are washing your children's clothing. It doesn't matter. The process is all the same by using our hands. And let's experience this. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more videos like this, and let's start right now. So as you can see here, doing laundry in Ghana, it's a little process and a little skills into it. You can do so many laundries at a time. Within an hour you should finish, depending on how much load of laundry you have to make. And so we have the process this way, and you can see we have our soap because I have a white clothes to wash. So I have my Clorox, we have our wooden pegs, we have the laundry soap that you can choose from to use to do the laundry. And then we have our clothing. We have our clothes that we are going to wash. Now we have, and then you will see our three process of hand washing clothes or anything. You have a big tote. Depending on what you have, you can use a bucket. As you can see on here, I'm using bucket and tote. So if you have totes, you fill the totes to the half with water, depending on how much soaking you are going to be making with the clothes. And then we have another one, which is the second process. So there is water in another bucket. And then the third process, which is just the rinsing, where you rinse the water. Or you can move from left to right. So I'm going to be moving from left to right. You can go from right to, it doesn't matter. Just as you can make your laundry so fast, that's how we make it. And so I'm going to be soaking the clothing in this first bucket, and then the second wash is going to be in here, and then the last wash, which is going to be the rinsing here. Now to start, since I have a white clothes that I'm going to be washing, I'm going to use warm water for this, so it will take the stains, whatever stains I have in here, will take it off, and then we'll make the white mix whiter, cleanse them whiter. So that is another trick that we use when it comes to washing white clothes. So myself, I am sitting on this little stool. It helps support your back. So when you're doing a lot of laundry, you have to sit down. That helps a lot. So that is the process, and I want to share this with you. So please, let's start right now. Since this is white, I am going to add bleach into this water. And then I'm just going to add my detergent to the water. And then just mix it up. Now, when you are using warm water for your white clothes, it helps take the stains out quickly. Don't make the water too hot. If it's too hot, you can just mix it with cold water. So these are going to be my white jeans that I want to wash. So I am going to soak this in the water, and just for 30 minutes. And then the washing will be so easy. So as this is soaking, I'm going to start with our actual laundry. Now I'm adding my soap to the water, and depending on what kind of soap, you can use any soap you want. I love this all 4-in-1 all stain lifter oxy. It's really amazing. So mix that in the water, and as that, I'm just going to soak my clothes in here. Alright, so we are just going to let those soak in. And now that this is soaking, you can see the stain is coming right off of this because of the warm water. So it makes the washing so easy for anything you are washing white. So we're just going to leave this in for a few more, and then we'll start our real washing after 30 minutes. Alright, so this is the process. Now, one thing I want to say is most Ghanaians, we don't have liquid soap. So we either use a bar soap or a powdered soap. For the soaking, we use powdered soap, and then we use bar soap as we are washing. So depending if you need more soap, you just use that. But you can see that the warm water really helps. So you don't have to do too much. I just add a little liquid detergent, and then you just wash it. Just scrub it in between your hand. That is one of the end of the jeans, and then this is another end of the jeans as well, and then you just rub it, and you can see how you don't see any stains anymore. And then around the waist, just go quickly around the waist. And then after that, we go to the in between your thighs, which is this really gets stains. And this is the process you can use for any jeans that you are washing, whether it's a blue jeans or white jeans. The white you use warm water, but for the jeans, the blue jeans, you only use cold water because of the dye. The color in the jeans, white jeans, is not going to fade, but with the colored jeans or with the blue jeans, it will fade. So use cold water for blue jeans. And then now that we finished washing this, we are going to take it out of the water. Moving this out of the water and put it in this second water here. And now we are going to do the second one. The same process. We go to the waist. Once the waist is done, go to the end of the jeans and wash that too. Once that is done, go to in between the thighs and then have that wash as well. Once that is done, give it a rough wash. If you have a pocket, go to the sides, the end of the pocket or the pocket, and then wash that as well, because those get dirty as well. And then once that is done, give it a rough wash. After a rough wash, we just remove this. Because it's white, we give priority to white clothes first before any other. So now that this is done, we are going to do the second one, which is just give it just a rough wash. Quick, because just making sure that we don't have any more. And this is just the cold water, and that is done. I'm going to put it in the rinse water. Everything is clean. Alright, so now we are just going to rinse. So we are just rinsing the jeans, and then before we hang them, we are just going to bring them out, put the inside out. And then just squeeze this out. Make sure we don't have any soapy water left in. And that's it. And then we rinse. And that's it for the white. Now it's time to start on our colored clothes. So all you have to do, always start, if you have clothing like this, start from the armpit. You can hold both armpits together and then wash them. If you want to use bar soap, and that's mostly what we use. So, and then once you get that done, go just in between and then just keep going and wash it all the way down like that. So that should be done. Then we move on to the next one. Start from the armpit. Then we rub it. You can see any stain you have, it's gone. See that one right there. And then we move on to the next armpit. Use the soap and just scrub it. And then once you scrub it, you can see the stain is gone now. Once that is done, you go to the neck. And once you make sure that those are rubbed together nicely, then move on to the actual clothes. And then just give it a squeeze, a wriggle. As you are washing, you are squeezing together. And the same thing you do for all the clothes. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Rub this really good. Take all the stains out. Now we can just rinse this out. Wriggle it out, the water out, put it in the next one, and then move on to the next. Move on to the next one. In between the armpits. Is done. Then move on to the next one. So when you are doing laundry by hand or washing clothes by hand, the most important part of the washing is the first wash, because that is where you're going to make sure that every stain is out of the clothes. So the second wash will just be a rough wash, and then you just rinse. That's it. So if you'll be able to get all the stain out the first wash, that's all you need, and then that will make your washing very, very easy. So this is the color shirt, and all you have to do is make sure you get all the stains out of here by just rubbing together. And as you can see, no more stains. And then you do the same thing with the armpits. Always follow these 4 steps, from the collar to the armpit to the end of the clothes to the middle. Shirt, from your washing shirt, from the collar to the armpit to the around the arms, and then you wash, because that's where the stains hides most. The stains, all the sweat and everything. So once that is done, give it a rough wash. And then that's it. Okay, now you can see our water. This is done. All you have to do is we throw this away, and then we start on our second one. So now, since that we have washed all the stains out, this time we are just going to give it a rough wash. To make sure that we get all the soap scums out of the clothes. Then when that is done, we are going to put it in our rinse water, and then you move on to the next one. Now, as we are finished with this, we are just going to start rinsing. It's rinse time. And that's it. And then just rinse. You can see how the water is clear. That's what you want. So the first washing is where you want to get everything out of the clothes. Alright, so we are just rinsing this out and quickly wriggle the water out. As you can see, that is the end of our rinsing, and we have done a good job. See? And now all we have to do is hand dry our clothes. So our clothes is ready. We have our white wash as well, and then we have our wooden pegs. So we are just going to hand dry this right now. So we just finished hand washing our laundry, and we are going to air dry this outside. I've already cleaned the lines that I'm going to dry the clothes on. It's always important to clean them because they always get dirty or get stained with flies or things like that. So always make sure you wipe off your drying lines before you start drying on them, which I have already done. So we are just going to start to hand dry these clothes. Hello friends, to just show you how most Ghanaians do laundry by hand during the weekend. This is a process for us that we do. It doesn't matter whether you have a big family or a small family, we do our laundry by hand. Not many people have washing machine or a dryer, so most of our laundries are done by hand, and it is done in a process where it's very easy and simple to get your laundry or your washing done by hand. And I want to share this experience with you. Somebody asked me on this channel, it's not realistic to wash towels by hand if you have a big family. Well, I would say that it is realistic for many people around the world where they don't have a washer or a washing machine, or they don't even know what a washer or washing machine is, myself included. And this is an experience that many people have, or what we use to do everything in our lives and also enjoy life as it comes. So this is something I want to share and show you the process, how most Ghanaians and their families do their laundry by hand. I hope this video helps you. And what are the benefits of washing by hand? What if you don't have a washing machine? What if you don't have a washer to wash your clothes? What if you don't have a dryer? What if you do not have a laundromat close to you to go and to do your laundry? What if you do have a washer or a dryer, but they are not working? What do? So it's always good to know how to wash by hand. And this is something that I want to share for everyone. This is an experience I want to share, that it is easy and simple to do, wash your clothes or your laundry, or do your laundry by hand. And also, this is something when you travel, you don't have to worry, how am I going to wash my clothes? So this is something to know, and it's really good to know something like this for yourself in future. What if there is a hurricane? What if there is a disaster where you cannot get access to a dryer or a washer or a laundromat? What do you do then? So it is good to know how to wash by hand. And also, once you finish washing by hand, as you can see, my hands are all dried out. Use a Vaseline, that's what I use, and then just rub it on your hand, and then that will give moist to your hand, and then you can go ahead and use your moisturize or your hand lotion. So this is what I want to share with you. I hope this video helps you in some way, share a light on other people's lives around the world, and I want to share this experience with you. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below for me. If you have any suggestions in how to hand wash clothes or how to hand wash anything, please leave it in the comment section below for me. If you want to learn how to wash white towels by hand, watch the next video. I always appreciate you watching my videos. Subscribe to this channel so I can make more videos like this. Always, my name is Florence at florencestraka.com, and I will see you on that video. Take care. Bye.